So in this installation, we're doing a handle. Some handles, some boards really don't come with handles. Like ours, not all of the boards we like to have handles because it's just another area of drilling into the board, more prone to get something go wrong from the handle leaking to the foot getting stuck inside of the well. So that part alone is dangerous. We know of 2 people already who broke their toe inside surfing. So we found that getting something like a handle here that we got from Surfco Hawaii. So you need a handle, glue, a knife, and a pen. And with that, we'll also need a tape measure and at least 120 sandpaper. So this will definitely help us get this handle installed. So the first step is, what we like to do is find the center of the board. So basically, the center of the board would probably, most time, if we got like, this is a 12 foot or so, I just want to get to a 6 foot mark. So what I'd like to do is find the center being 6 feet from the 12 foot. But what I'd like to do is at least come to my back a ½ an inch to give for the fin itself. So the weight of the fin will definitely kind of tilt the board back, and we like to be helping to carry that. So the first thing we want to do is find the center of our plug. This is plug here, this is center, this is right on the middle. So what we'd like to do is first mark the first one, so we can move that. And then the second mark, the second one is to kind of tug, pull forward by holding your back, and then we'll mark the necks here. So now we have 2 marks here. So what we want to do next is, I like to just use a nice disposable, this retractable razor, which is nice because we can always change it like a shark. So what you don't want to do is, your first stroke you want to do is just kind of scribe. So we'll just kind of scribe where we're going to cut. And I like to cut half at a time. And so if we do like 3 light scribes, that'll get us all the way through. So I like to cut this here. We'll get this. So what we want to do is we can just kind of pull this up here, and we start pulling away. If you pull slowly, you see that I can get all of pretty much the adhesive off of there. And if I don't get the adhesive off, I need at least an adhesive remover or a thinner that would help. So I'd rather just pull this really slow and get that out. And then what we'll do is we'll cut on the second side. So 3 light scribes. That'll get us through. The last one will get us through the glue. What you don't want to do is cut into the board, so just go easy on it. There we go. See that? That's not coming up well, so I'm going to try from this corner. Maybe I could get it. And if I don't, there we go. So I got a light layer of it, which I'm going to lock out here because I'll get that out. Okay, so after this, what you need is, we'll get the sandpaper in and help us out here. So the sandpaper helps to get a little more bite as far as going to have this thing pick up the board's weight off of these two plugs. But these plugs, I really like this plug-in handle system due to what happens is you're picking it up from in the palm. When we're carrying, it's an in the palm. It's not your finger trying to carry this thing from the parking lot, where your finger, before you know it, you kind of just slip out and then with the rails on your board. So what we want to do, I want to just test fit. Perfect. What we wanted, it was tight like this, so we could kind of pull, and that'll get us in there. So that's perfect. And now what we want to do is, I like to sand on my plug just to check, make sure that we got a good mounting surface. So now we know that our sides are down, and we'll go here. Nice and flat. So we'll come in with our sandpaper, and what we want to do is kind of just scuff the deck here. That'll help us definitely get this down. Okay. Just kind of blow that dust out of there. Because this glue itself is definitely a thinner and an adhesive all in one. So we're using this super glue that is supplied by Surfco, and pretty simple. Open this up here, kind of puncture a hole in there, put this back, and pop this open. So the first one we want to do, first thing is we want to start, get the glue coming out, and not excessive amount, but enough to cover some ground here. And what we do is, when you lay this down, you want to lay this into it, kind of move it around to smear it. And that also helps seal, you know, the excess that you put in there. It helps seal that up. So what we want to do is just kind of hold this here. We just hold it for just a few more seconds, and that'll get this glue to kick off. See, that's on there. So what we want to do is we'll do the front here, and once we get this on, you know, it recommends this to dry overnight, but still I kind of found, you know, 12 hours is a lot of time, especially here in Hawaii. The humidity is definitely great for our drying on this part. I'm using glue, but there we go. So that was the installation. Really simple. You can purchase this from Surfco Hawaii. We use it a lot with hulakai, like I said, because we just don't like the handles being inserted into the board. It's just prone for more leaks, and when we surf the boards, it's automatic. Your feet will have to cross the center, and usually the toes will be inside, and that's what makes those inserts so dangerous. And this definitely a must for stand-up paddleboarders. Way easier. So that's the installation of a Surfco external handle.